before we get all the way into the video, I changed my background from my name to my business. If you guys can go check it out, it is Cakewalk Photography and Videography on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and on TikTok. And if you could give it a follow, like, and a share over there, I would much appreciate it. And it will keep me going in these crazy times of buying camera and gear, guns, and ammo. So with that being said, like, share, subscribe, and get more content like this. Hit that notification bell and be notified whenever I post more fire videos. And welcome back. So we will be going down to the range in a few so we can get an overview of this rifle. And I will say 30 round mags filled up with 223 American Eagle does burn through AR 500 plates, as you will see right here.
I'm rocking my stuff so hard I got to wait for it to stop. You might can see it. Let's see if we can get it on camera. Is it showing in and out?
It's a little camouflage, but you can see it rocking back and forth.
Okay, let's see if we can get it rocking again. Put a hole through the plate. It pushed the hole straight through the plate. Let's walk down and see it. All right, now y'all, now don't mind my janky setup. This is what I had. I had to put it together quick, but I thought it only did one hole. It's multiple holes in it, and it's about ready to push straight through some more. But actually, look at that. So. Yeah, it's definitely capable of defeating body armor. So, and these are American Eagle 223s. So if anybody tells you American Eagle 223 doesn't go through metal body armor, there you go right there. That's AR 500 plates.
And we're back. So, like I was saying, this rifle is capable of burning through AR 500 plates. I don't know what the twist rate on this is, but I do know it is a 223 rated firearm. I'm pretty sure it can run 5.56, but this is the classic version. The classic version is it only takes the AUG proprietary magazines. It does not take the AR-15 magazine, so you will be using the AUG only magazine. It came with a couple of 30 round mags and the big boy, the 42 round mag.
So, just seen the rapid fire. I was trying to control the recoil, but there's only so much you can do with 4 times power. I can anyway. Somebody else, I'm pretty sure they can do a lot better. But this is a 42 round magazine. Out of those 42 rounds, 41 of them impacted, which we had a few off here. So man-sized target, you're gonna get struck with at least 40 or 35 or 40 of those rounds out of that. Taking your time as much as you can take your time in the actual firefight. That's pretty consistent on what ARs do. You pretty much can't beat that. The 223 does have a little bit of kick to it, but not much to cause that big of a difference in it. But I do think it's pretty decent for that kind of fire rate. I'm a little impressed off of that. Like I said, I like the old school stuff. I like to leave my stuff stocked the way it is. Add bipods and sights. That's all I really want to do to it. Leave them stocked, leave the reliability to them.
In which everyone always said that these guns had a bad trigger to them. They don't have a bad trigger to them. It just has a little creak. It is a plastic bar in here that hits the trigger. So you know everything fires. Everything fires from back here. So all of your action is in the rear. And hold up, I don't want to get off subject, but I'll get back on it. This thing is, it is very well balanced. They knew what they were doing when they made this rifle, but there is a linkage in here that is made out of polymer. There is an upgrade kit to make it out of metal. I don't suggest doing that. You lower your reliability. I like to keep all of my weapons stocked internally, especially on weapons like these. AR-15s, they're easy to manipulate as far as the triggers, any other upgrades. You can use a trigger in it because it's easy to take in and out. These rifles, I don't know how easy it is to get the trigger pack out of it. I've never broken them down before. Besides, I will just be doing some regular cleaning on this before I give it back. But as far as the reliability, I'm not too sure about that. I haven't done much research on it. So if you decide to put the metal trigger bar in here, do your research first before you do it. Vet the rifle before you try to put your life on the line with that rifle. This is a very soft recoiling rifle. It is a little clunky, it's a little big, but man, it's a classic. It is a Trijicon AUG 4x power on it. Worked very well for close-up engagements and far off. Had no problem hitting constantly out to 100 yards as you've seen in the clips before. I don't know about the modularity on it. I haven't looked it up a lot. All I know is I like the weapon and what it did for me, how it worked for me. Everyone's gonna have a different viewpoint on how they feel, operate, and manipulate weapons. This is an adjustable gas on here. Sure, you can suppress it. You will be eating a lot of gas out of here. I can tell you that right now because your face is right here by the port. There's no other way to direct that gas, just direct into your eyes and into your face. I haven't seen much videos on people suppressing it. I'm sure they're out there. Like I said, I don't look up a lot of videos before I do videos on firearms or rifles or anything like that because I don't want it to obscure my viewpoints and talking points on what I actually think about it. I want to bring you my opinions to it. But this is not an opinion. This is a fact. It does get hot, and it gets very hot. And when I mag dump, it burned my hand and it burned it. All I can tell you is whenever you fire this and you do it a lot, make sure you put a glove on because if you hit this button or anywhere under here, under this barrel, you're gonna get singed. 100% fact, and it's gonna hurt. One thing I can tell you about it is that when you're firing, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, make sure that you put some kind of tape right here onto the buttstock because the shells deflecting will hit it and it will eat it all up. So make sure whichever side you switch to, put some tape down on the side of it and you'll be good to go. Yeah, the action is a little hard to manipulate, but I mean, you got a lot that you got to pull back in order to get the action to go up here. Yeah, so it's a little rough on you, but it is what it is. It's an older weapon system. It doesn't have the newer technology of today's weapons, but it is still a viable weapon system nonetheless. Your safety is a push button safety. You can tell when it's on safe, it actually keeps your finger from going inside the trigger well. The semi-auto would be all halfway, full auto, all the way back. And what really makes this an iconic weapon system for me, the charging handle. You can always get a kick out of doing the HK slap off of it. And this is an ambidextrous weapon system, so you can take off your cover and put it to either side to eject on which side is more preferable for you. Reloading is nice and smooth. Button in, pull out, back in, you're good to go. Same things with the AR, tuck in under the arm. No rocking locks, it's just straight push in and you're ready to go. Load the weapon, make it hot, and you're ready to fire. The sling points on it, they're in decent spots, but I would prefer to have it on The opposite side, if I want to run a sling setup on it, I would be a little sketchy about having the sling on top of the gas tube. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get hot. Like I say, this is a weapon system that's a little open. I would like to have, like I say, if I were to get it, I would definitely put the extended handrail on it in order to keep from being burned, because it does get hot. After 1 or 2 mags, especially after that second mag, this thing is gonna be piping hot. So you have to be very aware of what you're doing with this, especially if you're running a sling, because when you drop down, you know where it's going, straight to the middle of your leg, and you will have a burn mark. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna go through your pants, because if you're wearing regular pants, it's gonna go through and you're gonna have a bad day. Back to the bolt release. This is very intuitive. When you charge the weapon, back in, push your bolt release, and you're ready to go, similar to our AR-15. Thank you guys for sticking around. This wraps up that Styer AUG. If you like this video, click the subscribe, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Constructive criticism is always taken well on my end, and I will put it into my next video. So always be vocal. You can always be vocal here with me. Let me know what you like and dislike. And like I say, I always work around and work through the constructive criticism. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. But don't forget to like, share, comment, click that notification bell, and we'll keep on pushing out content to you guys. Thank you and have a good day.